Hi everyone, my name is Chirstropher D'Souza, and I can't tell you how happy I am to be here today to explain to you my experience in this amazing institution called Kokilaben Dhirubhai Ambani Hospital in the amazing maximum city of Mumbai. Back in April, in the early parts of April, I had a very serious accident one late night. That accident caused me a very serious spinal cord fracture. I spent 1 month in ICU at another hospital, and it was a tough journey. Each day was a battle. My initial battle was just being able to breathe after the surgery. But time flew on and we moved on past April, and my body was good, but my family and myself was told that I would not walk again and they should prepare me to learn to live in a wheelchair. Myself, my family, my support system, we found it very difficult to deal with that statement. So we started doing research on what's the next step for me. We did worldwide research from the United States to Switzerland to India to Bangalore to Delhi, all the great cities. And it was very quickly that we realized that all roads, all leads from our doctor friends, from our social friends, from well-wishers, from chat boxes online, in India, everything led to Mumbai and Kokilaben. So that was something new for us, since this is a great place where one can get all this treatment. So we went online, we started the process, which is create a link, or rather a chat session with the appropriate doctor. In our case, the appropriate doctor was the great Dr. Chirstropher, who we did not know up until that day. 2 days later, we get a link to come online for a live interview with the doctor. And previous to that, we sent Dr. Chirstropher just a brief synopsis of the medical condition. I think that was one of the best virtual chats I've ever had in my life. And that's probably one of the reasons why I'm here today, to be able to explain to you what I went through. So during our interview, or our virtual conversation with Dr. Chirstropher, he made me conduct a few separate movements with my legs. And immediately at the end of that conversation, he had realized, with his vast knowledge, that my spinal cord injury wasn't complete. That was the best news we've heard. Wasn't complete meant there's hope to get better, So he then filled out a prescription and said, listen, come here as soon as you can. He created no rush for us to get here. He said, get here when you want to get here, the sooner the better. So my wife, my family, my support system, we decided to get here as quick as possible. We caught an ambulance from Goa and came straight to Kokilaben Ambani. Just as soon as I was approved to travel by my doctors in Goa, they said, go for it. We get here, and yes, initially it was overwhelming, but very quickly, literally half an hour after being admitted, this is back in mid-May, we felt at home. From the security guard to the nurses, to the food, to the hospitality in this institution, we felt like, we've made the right decision. We were first admitted to the hospital, so I finished 2 weeks in the hospital where several tests were conducted by Dr. Chirstropher and his teams, and just to make sure that I'm good and able to continue the path ahead. And I was quickly, 2 weeks later, towards the end of May, allowed to move over to the guest rooms, which is a separate wing in this hotel, in this institution, to continue my therapy. So once I moved over to the guest rooms, I started working on myself and my physio sessions. The physio of this institution is the entire 6th floor. You have some of the finest physiotherapists I've ever experienced. You have some of the finest doctors, and you have a high quality of robotics all there to help you get better. How do you get better? I developed, and I would encourage everyone, don't lose hope. Whether you're male or a female, when you're dealing with this injury, come with a marine soldier attitude. Each day is a battle. But at the end of that dark tunnel which you see is light. And the light is you. Your hard work, along with this institution, will get you to a better place. Once again, I was told I wouldn't walk again. I went through different stages. In May, I came to Kokilaben on a flat bed. I couldn't even move my legs. I was paralyzed from my waist below. My left leg moved 2 inches, which gave me hope. My right leg moved barely an inch, but even that gave me hope. But I was quickly able to, I followed everything I was told. I followed the process because I could trust this institution. I could trust Kokilaben. I trusted what I saw every day. I graduated from a flatbed to a wheelchair. Very quickly, once I was in a wheelchair, I was able to transport myself from my chair to a wheelchair, which was an amazing feeling. I didn't stop at that. From my wheelchair, I was able to, a month later, 6 weeks later, able to move towards a walker. Again, I kept working. From the walker, I was able to move to a 4-legged cane. After the 4-legged cane came a single stick. And today, I'm walking. I use a stick for safety. I don't need it. I can walk quite comfortably in my home or in my room and confidently. The journey to get me there, yes, I put in a lot of hard work, would not have been possible without this fine institution, which is run by great people, from Dr. Shetty to Dr. Srivastava, through my urology sessions with Dr. Sanjay Pandey. Every one of them kept reassuring me, but they kept telling me, you got to fight through this, you got to work through this. My therapists, talk to your therapist, communicate. Physiotherapy is not something where you can take a medicine and all is good again. You are the medicine. You got to battle it. You got to move your muscles, and they have the know-how, they have the experience, they have the love to get you to where you want to get to. I'm proud to say that I have a lot of work ahead for 2023 with my personal self, but if it wasn't for Kokilaben, this wouldn't have happened. So, in many, many ways, in fact, in this hospital. And I mentioned this to everyone, and I tell them, it's giving me back my dignity to be Christopher D'Souza again, to be the person I am again, the ability to travel, the ability to walk, to go to a restaurant, to do different things I want in my life, the ability to use the restroom on my own, that's what Kokilaben gave me, and at every point, my 7 months in this hospital, I felt safe, I felt secure, and I felt I could always communicate. It's very, very key. Talk to your nurses, talk to the security guard, talk to your doctors, talk to everyone. It's a two-way flow. They can't read your mind. The sooner you understand your body, the better it is. They will guide you. They have everything here. I mean, every floor in this hospital is state-of-the-art. It's almost magical. And there are people, most important, there are people who care about you, provided you need to care about yourself. Don't be fearful, Today's technology, with the finest doctors in this nation, they're all here. They're here to help you. So I hope no one has to go through what I went through with an accident. But, accidents happen. It's how we deal with it. Be strong, be bold, make the right decisions, and you will bounce back stronger than ever. There is this beautiful rainbow, there's this beautiful light at the end of this dark tunnel as you go through different things. You'll get through it, And I am ever so grateful to everyone in this hospital. I would not be here talking to you in this positivity if I can't thank a few super amazing, simplistic geniuses of people. Dr. Shetty, thank you. Dr. Srivastava, you're the great one. Dr. Sanjay Pandey, thank you for listening to me. Thank you. I know how busy you are. And I came across some of the most amazing therapists. Day and night they are working there. Palak ji, Dipti ji, Hermali ji, thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for giving me back my dignity. Ever so grateful to Mrs. Ambani for creating this great institution. Ever so grateful to the lift man who would help me come up.